Hi everyone, welcome to DNVlogsLife. So you guys, I like this lady's channel. My husband actually introduced me to this channel. It's called Obodo Oyinbo TV, and this is my video response to a video titled SOS. And let me just say, the video was about a lady. She lived in abroad, and she's always on the hunt for, a husband, and she has had different issues. And she was talking about this one guy. The guy, she hadn't met the guy. She met the guy proposed to her almost immediately, but it was just downhill from there. So that got me thinking, and I just got this impression that I need to do this video. And the reason why I titled this video I was desperate to marry is because a lot of people are in that position. And Obodo Oyinbo, she actually gave some points, and I do respect the point she gave, and the point of living your life and not living your life and not just always on that hunt for I want to be married, because that can cause many issues. So I'll use myself as an example. When I was younger, I think I was about, what age, maybe 15 years old, 16 years old. I had this auntie, and she told me to start praying for my husband. And as the obedient daughter, the obedient girl I am, I started praying for my husband. And that started me off on this quest. I was young. That was the quest of, oh, you have to marry this person, or you have to be married by this age. And I put a number in my age. I put 21. I said I need to be married by the time I'm 21, unless the world is going to come to an end. And so that, even though I went to school, I came to the US, I was 17, I went to college. When I was in college, I was staying focused. I wasn't looking for a boyfriend. I wasn't always wanting for a boyfriend. I actually didn't have a boyfriend. But I was always thinking, whenever I went to any gathering, if I went to a fellowship, if I went to any remote gathering, I was always thinking that maybe he's the one. If I hear any guy that is an African guy, Nigerian guy, oh my goodness, I'm like, maybe he's the one. So my mind was always, I wasn't enjoying the moment. I was always thinking like, oh, maybe he's the one. But I didn't date. Guys asked me out, but I didn't date because I always told them that my father said I cannot date anybody because it's going to mess up my GPA. So I never dated, but I always thought maybe he's the one. I went to church. If there was an African guy, I went to school in Midwest. I went to a town once, and a little kid ran up to me, and the kid did like this, like, "Mommy, it doesn't come off." I'm like, for crying out loud. Okay, so I lived in Midwest, meaning that it was predominantly Caucasian and stuff. So to see an African guy and to see a Nigerian guy, I always assumed that, oh my gosh, maybe he's the one. Even in my fellowship that I went to, and I just hope none of them are watching this, but I didn't wear my ring today. But anyway, there was a Kenyan guy there, and everybody was always trying to set me up with this guy. And I'm like, no, he's not the one. Long story short, fast forward to I graduated from college and I started working. So I graduated from college. I got a job at 21. I graduated from college. And every time I went anywhere, I always had it behind my back of my head, maybe he's the one. I don't think I enjoyed my singlehood because I was always on that quest. So that led me, I went on dates, met a couple of guys, lots of frogs, made mistakes, learned from my mistakes, but I was hunting for maybe is the one, maybe is the one. That didn't let me enjoy my life. When I hear stories of people saying, oh, when they were single, they went out with their girlfriends, they did this, they did that. I never did that because I was not that kind of person. Even though I'm social on social platforms, I'm very, very an introvert when it comes to socializing. I'm very much an introvert. I guard myself because of mistakes made, because of burnt bridges, and because of being burnt, you know. So you guard. If you want to see more, I have a link that I did a video. I have a video link there that and in the description area where I talk about why I do not have friends. So, and don't be sad for me, really, don't be sad for me. I love it this way. Okay, so my thing is that I was always hunting for that guy. I was desperate to marry, and I put myself in positions where I undermined my own mental state. I undermined my own capability, my own strength, because of a guy, because, oh, it's okay, it can treat you this way, maybe it's the one. Okay, it's okay if he does bad things, if he cheats on you, maybe it's the one. It's okay if you break up with him several times and he treats you so badly. Just hang in there, girl. He's Nigerian, he's Yoruba, maybe it's the one. My sisters, my brothers, because this can happen with guys also, don't go after that dream of maybe is the one, maybe is the one. Live your life. Live your life. Yes. So Obodo Oyinbo talked about this, and she is so right. You guys live your life, because if you don't live your life, nobody is going to live your life. If you are rushing to find that guy to get married, what if you marry the wrong person? That actually nearly happened to me. That nearly happened to me. And, being in a relationship with a guy for so long, I thought it was the one for years and years. But it was not the right one. Was he Nigerian? Yes. Did he fit all my checklists? Yes, he was Nigerian. Was he Yoruba? Yes. Was he a Christian? Yes. So they say. But it was not the one. God has ordained someone for you. The right someone at the right time will come. I know it's hard. Trust me, I've been where you are. I know it's hard to wait for that person. You might be, you might be 20 right now. You might be 30 right now. You might be 40 right now. And you're like, let me just find someone. It's too lonely up here. Yes, I know. But that is when we start praying and we just live our life. When I started living my life, my own life, not the life people put me in this box that it has to be this, not the life that I had put up, oh, I have to marry this person even though the person is treating me badly. No, when you live your own life, then and enjoy your life, YOLO, then you realize that you are worth something. I went through moments of depression, dark depression. I know you can't see it in this face. But I went through moments of very, very dark depression, of situations when I just wanted to say it was over. But God let me know that I am worth more. I deserve more. So fast forward to when I met my husband. The same year I met my husband, within 6 months or so, I was engaged to my husband. Less than a year, within 9 months or so, we were married. And that was it. And the end, is it all good? Have we been married and it's all beautiful and roses and we're always happy with each other? We never argue? No. Is it the one? I don't know. But it's the one that I have right now and I've had for nearly 20 years. Well, it's going to be 20 years soon, but So don't live your life, especially women. Women are always like, maybe it's the one, maybe it's the one. I just remember all those times I would go to church. I want to hear the pastor and I'll just be looking. Oh, maybe it's the one. Maybe it's the one. And if a brother comes to talk to me and I'll be like, hi, and they'll be like, oh, you're Yoruba? Yes, me too. I'm like, maybe it's the one. You are the one. You are the one that is best for you. When the right one comes, the right one will come. So with this, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please feel free to subscribe and share this video. Shvets, I don't know if Obodo Oyinbo watches my channel. You can just tag her on it, and I hope I've helped you out. Please feel free to send me messages on Instagram, DNVlogsLife. I like to talk to you. Okay, don't make mistakes. I made a ton of mistakes for 3 lifetimes, 4 lifetimes. You can't see it in my face. There's sadness, lots of sadness. But I move on because my husband is amazing and I love him. And I'm thankful to God that even if he's not the one, he's the one right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.